49ers. Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on themselves.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Kittle is the man in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. And
This is 3rd and 6.
third down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he will go all the way. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Eddie Pinheiro
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jacob Cowling now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he'll be taken down at the 30. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 49.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is third and inches.
And less than a yard.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3.
Get set, get set. Watch out, 53.
A give from McCaffrey running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
No run here with McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Marquise Siegel on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 49ers 13-yard line.
Here's second and 6. A run with a man from Louisville, Isaac Guerenga. And he's in!
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick 6, celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Niners 14, 49ers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
at the 21-yard line.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He'll try for it with the fullback. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Niners. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. There he goes, inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Big-time play by McCaffrey. 33 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will
They're going to try to run it in. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Purdy now on second down. Open man downfield is Kittle. Inside the 20. George Kittle. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
A first down throw for Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
47-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Second and 5.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Get set. Get set.
Third down. Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll take it on in.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Get set. Up.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down, 49ers.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Purdy. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Watch out!
Here's Purdy. On the move left. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here's Purdy. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And they'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. their 49-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 5.
Get set, get set. Hot, hot.
4th quarter starts with the run by Garindo. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Outside. Up.
That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Get set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Outside. Up, up.
They'll try to run for him with Robinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
Get set, get set. Up.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd down, they need 3.
Outside. Up.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 3.
Can't. Get set, get set. Up.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
18. Up.
They'll drop to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Outside. Watch out. Stop.
Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be silent like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But I'm gon' be more clever, yeah.